myself, my husband, and three of our friends are undertaking a challenge where we run 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours.
Get ready your breakfast with Rich Smith.
We had a wonderful email in from Homeless Oxfordshire saying, you must speak to Amber. Amber's doing something absolutely incredible and amazing for us. So we thought, yeah, we'll jump at the chance. So I'm speaking to Amber Hughes now from Amber Lights in Oxford. Amber, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
A real pleasure to have you on. I've been deliberately coy and deliberately not trying to sort of take the light away from you and what you are doing for Homeless Oxfordshire, because it is absolutely amazing and incredible. Just explain to everyone what you're undertaking to raise funds for them.
So starting on Wednesday at 12 o'clock, myself, my husband, and three of our friends are undertaking a challenge where we run 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours. So this is all individual. We're not sharing the 4 miles. It's our own 4 miles. So it's going to clock up to 48 miles, but because my husband likes a challenge, he's going to put on an extra four.
Of course. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? Wow. But that's amazing. What led you to kind of thinking about doing this type of challenge? What have you kind of been inspired by? Sort of we've seen recently the Jamie Lang running the marathons in as many days and what have you for comic relief. That doing sort of pressured run challenges has kind of gathered a steam a little bit in the last few years or so.
Yeah, so it's actually all down to my husband Chris who found the challenge. So it's a Dave Goggins challenge. So it has been done before, and we've been watching YouTube videos of other people doing it. So he's got the idea from there, and now we've implemented it into a fundraiser for Homeless Oxfordshire to give it a go ourselves, really.
And in terms of training for this, because it's the 48-hour aspect of it, and I know you mentioned on a few of your posts and what have you, whether come rain or shine. I mean, fingers crossed for the shine that looks like it's going to be happening. Come midnight or 4 a.m. I mean, those are the times. Those are those issues because. Okay, if we're being awful about it, kind of, a nice morning, yeah, we got up and we can do a nice 4 miles at this point. It's the crazy times. It's those insane. How have you trained or practiced or kind of gone into that, or is it just purely looking at YouTube, going, okay, I don't want to. We'll deal with that when we get to it.
I definitely haven't been up at midnight or 4 a.m. running.
That's what I wanted to ask. Yeah.
Yeah. I do train at 5:30 in the morning, so I'm kind of used to that. But we all have a great level of fitness. I think it's just going to be like on the day, just going for it. And I think the thing is it will be hurtful. It will be painful in multiple times. But I think the thing that will drive us through is that it's not a patch on what those experiencing homelessness go through, and that'll be our driving force to keep us going. To get us through those 48 hours and raise those funds for Homeless Oxfordshire.
And of course, linking on to that as well, because that will be in your mind and when you're doing it and what have you. What landed you to raise funds for Homeless Oxfordshire?
So Homeless Oxfordshire supported my sister Hannah between 2016 and 17. She sadly passed away in 2017. But ever since then, I've sort of been on a little bit of a mission just to sort of raise funds and sort of give back to them in my sister's memory. I can blame my sister, really.
That's an incredible and amazing thing, and I know sort of firsthand the amazing work that Homeless Oxfordshire done, working with them in sort of past lives and what have you, at different radio stations. They are an incredible place, a place that you almost wish didn't need to exist, but the fact that they do is an amazing and incredible thing because of the work that they put in, the care, the love, the compassion, everything like that into what they do, because it is incredibly difficult.
Yeah, and they made a huge difference to Hannah. And obviously this was coming up 8 years ago now, and I've been working with them ever since. And there's so much more going on now, and it's just amazing to see the progress from Hannah. But yeah, everything I've done is for Hannah, and I'll keep doing it for Hannah, even if it's running at midnight and 4 a.m.
Yeah, and that will be that driving force, won't it? Because I didn't know about sort of training and kind of getting up and going, right, okay, let's see what it's like to do a run at 2 a.m. or what have you. You know, doing that. That's going to be, that is those driving forces that keep you going. That are kind of, I don't know, kind of are going to spur you on.
Yeah, massively. I have woken up in the middle of the night thinking, "Oh no, I'll be running at this time in a few nights." But yeah, definitely. She's literally been behind every single thing I've done, and everything I've done is for her. So to do this with my husband and our 3 friends is going to be incredible, and it's going to be such an achievement for us all. We'll probably be hangry and very, very tired, but it will be 100% worth it for Homeless Oxfordshire.
That's amazing. And so, logistically, I'm sort of, I kind of, as we were chatting, I'm kind of going through this. So logistically, so in terms of, is it kind of, are you going round? I'm trying to explain. How badly am I explaining this? But you know what I mean. So because it's of the length of time, you're not going linear. You're not going like doing 4 miles that way and then being at a place and then doing 4 miles that way. Are you kind of, have you got like a base point that you're kind of circling back to, or are you going linear and going, right, I'm going 4 miles that way, I'm going, then the next point is that point. Does that make sense? Do you know what I'm trying to ask there? You know,
yeah, we've got a 4-mile loop, so we've planned different routes out if we want to vary it a bit. So it'll be like the first run's at 12 o'clock. So whatever time we get back in at, we've got that amount of rest to 4 o'clock, which is when our next run. So it's that balance between the quicker you do it, the more rest you've got, but also you don't want to burn yourself out because you've got 13 of these runs in total, and that's quite a lot.
Yeah, that is loads, because I guess like with anything, I guess that first one, like you said, you know, fit and healthy people and what have you, kind of taking on this. That first one, you kind of might get back and be like, oh yeah, no, we're all right here. This is, yeah, we're feeling good, feeling great. I'm enjoying this. And then, like you say, run 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, you know, those ones suddenly, maybe do they dawn on you a little bit? That's going to kind of come into play, I guess, a little bit when you're kind of sat there going, okay, right, we've got quite a few of these, and actually the old calf is hurting a little bit. That was, oh dear, that was going. So that's going to be a really interesting thing.
Yeah, I think the first 4 a.m. in the first 24 hours will be my point, because I'll know I've still got another 24 hours to go on top of that. I think for the last run, we'll just be like, oh, it's 4 miles till we finish. We've done 48 anyway, so let's just go for it and get it done. It's always that like sticky middle bit. But yeah, we've got great amount of support. People are offering to come and run with us as well, which is fantastic too. You know, brilliant. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Terrified. Yeah. But
that's it, isn't it? It's popping, you know, out of a comfort zone, but doing something incredible. That kind of excited, giddy feeling and what have you. Where can people find out sort of more information on that? If they want to sort of, obviously, the Just Giving pages and what have you. Also, if they want to come along and support, if they want, you know, see you, or kind of someone doing a run at 4 a.m. and going, that could be Amber, actually. I'm just thinking about that. Maybe I'll do a little toot the horn or a little wave or what have you if I'm going past. Where can people find out a few more details?
So I probably think the best thing, because I'll be documenting it on my Instagram page called Amber Lights in Oxford. So I'll be going live and taking videos during the run, so people can be with us every step of the way. And then obviously our Just Giving page is every 4 for 48 hours. So if anyone would like to donate and support us, that'd be greatly appreciated. But yeah, I think if people just want to join in and send us messages, Amber Lights in Oxford is definitely the best way on Instagram to get involved and say hello.
Amazing. Well, I'm trying to think if there's some way when you're doing the run, if we can, if you're out and about and something, what have you, and we can maybe try and catch you on a Zoom one morning and see how you're going. If you're running at this time, sort of in the event or something. My mind is scheming and plotting. That's maybe something for an email afterwards. But there we go. Amber, that's an amazing thing. Thank you for coming on and sharing your story, your reasons as well. It sounds like a brilliant event. I'm really interested just in the kind of the facet of doing that kind of 48-hour and constant running thing. I think that's absolutely amazing. Best of luck to you. And
Thank you.
I'm intrigued to see how we can maybe get you on a little bit later on in the week. But let's chat over email. Amber, thank you so much for joining this morning.
Thank you.
That's brilliant stuff. Amber Hughes there. Make sure you catch Amber Lights in Oxford. Just search that on Instagram, catch up with her. And yeah, let's try and get her on when we're doing the run. That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? So good.